Yo, what's up guys and girls? Welcome to Mew Gaming. I'm your host Mew, and today we're just going to be having a little chat while we run through the Sewer Crawl quest line here. We're going to have a chat about, is it wise to buy stuff from the Zen market, and what to buy if you are willing to put real money into the game. There are, in my opinion, three things you do want to buy if you are going to buy Zen, and they're not cheap things, but they are definitely worth it. My number one thing to buy with Zen at the moment is definitely VIP. VIP pays for itself every day. And essentially buy 30 days worth of VIP, for example, you get 30 days worth of free enchanted keys, which add up if you look at it. I mean, what, 125 per key normally, and if you ask me, it starts paying for itself, and you do make a little bit of money from it. It's a bit of AD from doing it, so I totally would recommend that as a number one thing to buy with Zen if you are able to buy Zen, obviously. Next thing I would say is buy the Dragonborn race, the Dragonborn pack in general. Actually, it benefits you in so many ways, from being the best race of creature, I would say the right word is, to being able to start with a epic artifact, which isn't too bad. I mean, it's not like the best artifact for every class, but it's not like it's a terrible artifact to have. And I'm thinking most people wouldn't really have the money to buy that. It is a huge thing to pay. I think it cost me a fair amount. But it does give you some good benefits, good bonuses. And being the Dragonborn race, you know, it's the increased healing, it has the best crit race ability of all the things. So definitely give it a go. If you had that sort of money, it is definitely something that I would personally invest in. The next one is, I'm going to butcher the name, but it's the Fae pack, I want to say, where you get the, it might be the Moon Elf. Moon Elf alone isn't really worth it. I wouldn't do it just for the Moon Elf. But what is worth it is the mounts you get. The unicorn. Let me just give it up for you guys, show you what I'm on about. This unicorn here, Dawn Unicorn, straight away you get a free epic unicorn, epic mount, which you can then have on all your accounts, which is perfect. It's what you want. And then if you can get these three insignias, so Regal, Illuminated and Crescent, you're going to be able to get the Wondrous Fortune. And the Wondrous Fortune, every time you kill an enemy you have a chance of getting stuff. Like I did just there, I got the White Pearl. You get a chance of getting the refinement items, and especially with double refinement points happening at the moment, it is quite huge to know you're getting these completely free. You don't have to buy them or do anything really about it, you just get them. There's no quest involved, you're just having fun killing things, doing dungeons. Builds up over time. However, obviously with mod 12b, that system changes. I'm not a PC player, so I personally don't know how the system is going to change. I don't know if it's going to change dramatically or not. That is something that you'd have to talk to the PC players about. I have been informed that it will make not much difference. It just goes into a separate category and you can combine all of them into one. It just means things are going to take a little bit longer to rank up, I think they said to me. But again, that's only stuff that we can hear from the PC players, or we have to wait until they physically are available for us. So they're the three things I would buy with Zen if you have the ability to purchase Zen. If you don't, then obviously you can get Zen by in-game methods. It's not ideal. You get like 36 or 38k rough astral diamonds a day, which does obviously, like I said, it builds up. And if you are able to buy the VIP for a month, then obviously that builds into the fact that you're going to be making a bit of money on the side. You could get lucky and get a legendary mount pack. I did. When I first started, I got quite lucky. I got my Arcane Whirlwind. I got when I started the game. So it does happen, and yeah, it could be lucky to happen to you. But other things that I would say is definitely look at the mounts that are already available in the Zen market. If you can buy a mount and then able to have it on all toons or characters, that is a huge benefit. There are some other bits I will just show you in a second. Is everyone dead? Everyone's dead. So another thing I would buy is this pack down here in services, inscribed garments, giving you 20% increased, extra experience gain. It does build, it does add. I'm at the point now where I will probably pick this up, put it on the Dwarf King. I'll also pick up other bits because I have 2 mounts. If I'm level 10, I think I am level 10. What level are we? Level 11 again. So I will pick up those. I will then go to Protectors again, pick up the Dragonborn stuff I have, start kitting this guy out so we can get on with it and move through, and just show you guys really that the stuff you do buy with Zen does make a huge difference to gameplay. There is always an element of difficulty with games, and most games unfortunately are pay to win. This game is and isn't at the same time. You can complete this game. I've done it without using any extra XP buffs or anything. It took me about a month tops to get to level 70, and that's completing every mission, every quest that's there. But doing it with buffs and being able to run through it, because I've done it so many times, I know where I'm going and what I'm doing, I'm able to roughly complete it in a week if I sit down and actually grind it out. Other things you could look into buying, like I said, is the mounts, separate mounts, and I will show you that before the episode finishes. We'll do it now. In fact, we'll just load up. We'll pick up the stuff that I'm going to pick up. I'll point it out to you while you're here. If you are brand new, obviously first time buyers pack, do pick up that. It does come in handy with, I want to say it comes with companion. Yeah, you get a dog companion, a few free bits, which is always useful. Excuse my children's toys in the background. So at the moment, VIP they go with the 40% off going. Black Friday sale. Pick it up in 600 Zen. At the moment it can't be that much. We'll have a look how much that is in a minute. Keys now with keys. I would never buy keys again. I used to spend a fortune on keys. I don't want to recommend it to anyone unless you have literally tons of money or tons of AD stored where you can just bulk buy and then spam click until you get a legendary pack. Some people have opened hundreds. I did a video, well not video, when I first started playing this game I was going to record a video for it, and I opened 100, maybe 200 to try and get a legendary. I didn't get a legendary in those 200. I got a legendary in just opening a random daily key. And obviously I was naive at that point and I sold my Arcane Whirlwind. Should have kept it but didn't. Not much I can do about that. Other thing you wanted to say is the mounts. So obviously I had the Heavy Howler and I had the White Tiger. I had the White Tiger for a reason, which I will show you. Obviously the Heavy Howler is good because it comes with the crit benefit, I believe. But again, the reason I picked the White Tiger up Let me just equip it. Pick the white tiger up for its insignia buff, which I need to put on. Go to white tiger. Protector's comrade. Whenever you summon a companion attacks, you gain 3% of the power and defense for 10 seconds. This is stacks 4 times. Who doesn't want that buff? That's 12% buff just sitting there, stacking and boosting you up. And I believe the more mounts you have with the insignia pattern, the stacks on top of those as well. I might be wrong, correct me on that if I am, but I believe that's how it works. That I'm aware of, this doesn't stack with other mounts. I have tried it on another toon of mine, another character, and it didn't stack. I was receiving them at the same pace as I was just doing a regular 4% chance. Surprisingly, you'll hit that 4% chance more often than not. So just bear that in mind. Let's go hand this in. But yeah, that's just a quick little talk about what you guys could be doing if you wanted to purchase Zen, if you wanted to progress in the game quicker than you currently are. Because I know it's a drag, this game. If you can't put the time in, it does stall and does take a lot of time to progress through it. And that's the last thing that you really want to be doing. You don't want to be sitting there grinding out for an hours on end just to get one thing. It's not worth it. But what I would say, if you are going to look at buying things like companions, just make sure that it's an account that you are going to continue to play. Don't just do what I did once. I bought a companion and then I sold. I didn't sell it. I equipped it and I deleted that account because I wasn't playing it anymore. I wasted that Zen. Don't do that. Make sure it's on the account you like playing. Make sure it's one that you're going to keep playing. And yeah, you know, if you're going to keep going, just do it. As long as you're not stealing the money from your mum's credit card or your dad's purse, whatever it is, you should be alright. Anyway, back to the Dwarf King here. As you can see, we are slowly grinding up. I mean, I do this as much as I can between work and family. I'm seriously lacking in the department of actually playing at the moment. And with my controller being quite broken, I need to pick another one up tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, let's hope that works. The giveaways are still going. Just to add that in quickly, we still have the rank 8 Bark Shield. That's on a separate video. You need to go to that video and comment, subscribe and like on that video to be entered in that chance. How I will draw that will be explained. I'm gonna say on the 15th I will make a video explaining how it's going to be done, because I don't have a way of showing you how I'm going to do it, but what I'm planning on doing is physically writing everyone's name on a bit of paper and then recording on my phone or the iPad or whatever I've got, just to show you who I pick out. That's just a rough idea, but obviously I will inform you on a later date exactly how that is going to work. Now at the moment we are running through this and recovering supply crates. Like I said before, this is one of my favourite areas because it reminds me very much of the Lord of the Rings online game that was a big part of finding my love for role-playing games. Used to sit there and play those for ages. My dad would get angry at me for playing it, but it got me through life because of it. Yeah, I led into World of Warcraft, which once I got rid of my PC and got a PlayStation, I found Neverwinter, and Neverwinter to me is just a far better game. there are people out there who are like, no, you can't beat World of Warcraft. And you're right, there are some aspects of World of Warcraft which is, you know, amazing, and I would never suggest anyone to try and top it. But unfortunately, we on PlayStation, we don't get that luxury. So I've made up my mind, and I have decided that there will be a video where I'll end on like level, I don't know, 12 today or something, and I will do a lot of off-screen recording. Unless I personally feel like it's a big quest line, and that people may need help with it, I will skip it and won't show a video on it. We'll just get a recap on where the Dwarf King is and how he's doing. Every now and then, really, because I want to start recording videos based on what I do on my main account. I think people would like to see me doing the dungeon runs, seeing the rewards, and opening lot boxes. I think that's the stuff that people would like to see. So I'm gonna get on with that and do that, to be fair, because I just feel like it's a better use of the time. Just finish up this and then I will call it a video. Oh, but it's been, I don't know how it's been long or not. I don't really keep track of how long my videos are. I really should. I want to keep them under 60 minutes. If they go over, then I have to do it in 2 separate recordings, because it doesn't let me do more than 60 minutes on the PlayStation recording. What I want to do actually is give a big thanks to Nick Flo. He has inspired me to progress into doing this, and I thank him for allowing me to do a little shout out on his channel. So if you're from his channel, you know, thanks for coming over. If you're not from his channel, hit up his channel. If I remember, I will put his channel in the description. If not, I will post a comment at some point with his channel linked on it. Definitely look at his videos. He does Neverwinter content as well. He's, you know, he's a great guy, and he is so willing to help the community. It's an honour, to call him a friend of mine. Let's go hand this in.
The orcs. Thank you.
So that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, hopefully the next video I will have gone through a few levels, and we'll probably be in the next area. Probably. Depends. I mean, I'll probably show another quest in this quest line showing where maps are and locations of killing people. And then after that, I think that's it for this area. I may show the clock tower first run, so people know where they're going, and I'll show you the locations of all the extra flowers and gems to pick up. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I've been your host, Mew, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.